So we have discussed the difference between map and filter method. And now let's move to another array iteration method called reduce method. Reduce method applies a function to each element of the array, resulting in a single value. It iterates over the array from left to right, and accumulates a single value by applying the provided function to each element. Here's its syntax. The first argument is a callback function, and the second argument is the initial value, but it is optional to put the second argument. So let's create an array of numbers, and let's create a variable, and we use the reduce method in our array. A callback anonymous function with two parameters. The accumulator that accumulated result from the previous call, and the current value inside the array that hasn't changed yet. So we find the sum of these two. And let's give the initial value to 0 as the second argument of our method. So here's the step-by-step process. The accumulator is equal to 0 because that's the initial value we put inside. And the current value is 1 coming from the first value of our array. And we add this too. So our next step. The accumulator is equals to 1 because that's the equivalent of what we added earlier, and the accumulated result. And our current value is 2 because we're done with the first item. And let's add again.